Hi, everybody. Welcome. I don't know if
Hello.
anybody's coming or not because we were just a little bit verklempt this morning.
We were.
I think there was something weird going on with my microphone. So we'll see if this is streaming. It says it's streaming. So
Yes, I just came up.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll see if anybody finds this. I sure do apologize about that, you guys. It was definitely on my side because AnnieBear was working fine. And yay, there's Teresa. Thanks, Teresa,
Yay.
for being here, honey. And thanks everybody for finding us. I hope you do.
Thank you. Thank you for finding us.
Why not?
Yay.
It's
Jack.
Monday. Hey, Jack. Say cat lady.
Hey,
Carolyn.
Carolyn.
And I hope Kelly comes back. Kelly Healer.
I do too. Beautiful Kelly.
Yeah, she was there early this morning. Hi, Liz.
Hi,
Leona.
Liz.
Oh, I love that name, Leona. That's Leona. That's my sister's middle name, and I always wanted to be Constance Leona. And then my daughter is Ingrid Eileen, but she goes by Leona because she likes it better. And that was my mom's name, Ingrid Leona. So, hi, Janice Lynn. How are you? That's a beautiful name. Akila, hi, girl. Hi, Paul. Everybody's rolling in. So, anyway, I just want to say thanks for hanging in there, and Annie, yes, especially to you. Thank you for hanging in there.
Thank you. That was fun.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. Ah, yay! There's
Kelly. I was just texting to make sure that you're like, we're here. We're just on a different stream. We don't know what happened.
Yeah, and we really don't know what we're talking about today, do we?
We had to remind Mercury that it's not retrograde anymore. We had to have a word with it. Go, right? You went direct yesterday.
Yeah. It's kind of cray right now. So it's interesting because today in meditation, I was going into this thing where I really went into this witnessing awareness. And let me just say this, the way that I found that was through judgment.
Oh.
So, and you looked all over YouTube and finally found us.
Thank you.
Right? It just, we were having a tough time of it. So all we could do is just make a new thing.
Yeah.
And get it done.
Start over.
Yeah.
So tell us about your morning meditation. We had a good morning meditation, but tell us about yours.
Oh, so you guys, I'm doing the yoga at the yoga.
Yep.
And I'm taking a pretty advanced course too, which I'm just jumping right in there.
Good for you.
Yeah, it's fun. And you know, I judge myself because I'm not where everybody else is. I can't stand on one toe and grab my other toe behind my neck.
No, neither.
But they're really talented. But there are people there that are just doing their best too, just like me.
Yeah.
And it's just the way it's supposed to be. And everybody's, you know, just fine in there. Good. So really having a lot of judgment this morning about that. And then a few other things. And then I'm laying there and I'm like, all of a sudden, this woman came in, a vision of this woman. And she was, I'm going to call her the White Lady.
Okay.
And I feel like she's bringing in the 5th and 6th dimension, as well as the 7th through 11. She's bringing it all.
5th and higher. Gotcha. Okay.
And she comes in as the witness for me.
Oh.
And it feels like she's like this space in between of the witnessing awareness where she is watching. Mm-hmm. And it feels like she's all of our grandmothers, right? It doesn't matter what color her skin is or anything like that. It's just, she is the White Lady. Okay. And she comes in and she's like the sand, you know, witnessing, listening, okay. and the breath, breathing, and the ice, watching. So it was just kind of a beautiful thing. And I was like, this has got to be on so many indigenous tribes around the world, right?
That sounds like her in her many forms.
Yeah.
Breath to water to ice. I am with you at all times. I am with you.
Yeah. And while I'm talking to you, I can even see her in the screen, which it's just like she's really coming in a lot for us. And I feel
beautiful.
like she's kind of not pulling us under, but when we go into judgment, she's coming in and like she's the space after judgment that she's carrying us forward to of witnessing.
Sounds like being protected almost, like enveloped by her benevolence.
Yeah. And then when she gets a little bit farther, I'm going all woo woo on everybody. Boom.
Go for it. We're here for it. We are here for it.
And then when we go into that information with her, Father Time steps in, her mate. And he's like, oh, you're thinking really linearly, Teri. That should be my name, linearly. but it's like when Father Time comes in, and he's kind of like the white man that comes in, or the white father. I don't know what you're going to call him, because his skin can be all different colors, but his hair and his robes, if that makes any sense. And so I just feel like time and time again, all around our planet and other planets, he's been there. And they have been there together, coming in with this and changing. And it's where we release time, we release judgment, we release the perceived ideas of who we're supposed to be, and realize that we were always right where we were supposed to be. We're kind of waking up to that we rock.
Yeah. It sounds like they, like us, perceive ourselves in this manner, in this dimension, on this level of the story.
Thank you.
On third dimension within duality, this is required. This is how we create. And right now we're here to create this massive change. So it feels like we're being held, like just, it's okay. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay.
Right.
I had, during our morning meditation, I wasn't able to put it into words the way I was seeing it in my mind's eye, but in my mind's eye, it was something similar to what you're saying, because I saw us as being held, and like it was, what I was getting was, don't feel like you have to be buffeted by these winds of change. Your presence here is what's creating this change.
Yeah.
And we have your backs. We have your, I just pictured us in that diamond light, in a Merkaba of diamond light. It was really interesting. We were on a big plane.
Right. And that's exactly where she's taking us, to the light grid and that diamond light.
That diamond light.
Yeah.
Because this morning, we're usually inside a geode, but this morning we were on a plane. We were on a flat, open plane. It was really large. And that white diamond light.
The white.
So that's interesting. That's so interesting. But we're being held. It will be all right. We don't need to be frightened of the buffeting winds that are changing things, because we are the reason things are changing. That's why we come into systems and light them up, right? From the inside out.
Particularly microphones.
I'm sorry?
I said particularly microphones. Leona says, my grandma talked about the lady in white a lot. I finally asked her who it is, and she said it was Mary Teresa, assisting us when we become enlightened. Yeah, I agree. I feel like it's
she must have other names like White Buffalo Woman, Mother Mary. Does she have a lot of names, like Creator, a lot of hats?
Yeah.
Drop the mic.
Probably. I love it. I am. So so it's really pretty interesting coming into that energy.
What else did you see?
I saw everything changing, and I saw us like we're just shedding, like we're just just letting it all go. Like the things that we have weighed us down, like looking at each other and judging each other, and particularly it's a lot about judgment. I feel like that's a huge thing, and shame. Like we carried a lot of shame with us, and particularly for our grief. and our traumas. We've carried that like chains, right? And as we witness and release them, um, and kind of look at the changes that are happening, because there's all these people around me right now, um,
Mhm.
and it's like, as we witness and watch it, they're all watching, like they're just having the time of their lives watching this. Like we are fodder for the uh, all the all the beings, like they're really coming in and watching us. Hey, Garnet.
I
And
feel like we're really delicate in a way too. I remember hearing this early in my journey. It helped me so much. I listened to Lazarus tapes. I don't know if anyone remembers Lazarus tapes, but
oh,
way back when I listened to Lazarus tapes,
I'm gonna write that down.
and they just saved me because he spoke of, it was channeled information, and he said, to the shame based ear, to someone who's grown up in shame, when they hear the phrase, you create your own reality, it means something completely different
Yeah.
to a shame based ear. And that really helped me grow, to like take those pieces, the pieces that keep wanting to, that trigger us, and just go that one extra step to say, thank you, damaged part of me that brought this to my attention. Welcome home to my heart. You don't have to carry this anymore. You don't have to hurt anymore. You're not frozen in this moment anymore. Take my hand.
Yeah.
I'm home to my heart. And that, as we do that piece by piece by piece, um, it heals us. It
Mhm.
makes us, we're more available to carry more of our own light, more of our, because I really believe only a tiny bit of us fits in these bodies. And that light, it's just, that's why we have these clairs, so we can pull more of ourselves in, more of our connections. But I would like to feel in the coming months, um, I would like to feel a deeper connection with my guardian angel and my spirit teams. I would like to develop a closer relationship with them. Are you feeling that?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just feeling like they're walking the walk with us and they're talking the talk with us right now.
Yeah.
Liz says it's like being on a high diving board, knowing we want to jump with the team behind us cheering us on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. J Cat Lady. Yeah. We have ours around us, and that is ourself. And it is a lot of it, right? So it comes in many different names. Some people call it the archangel, some people call it our higher self. There's so many different frequencies, because I do believe that we've got a spirit team that's helping us through all this ascension.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Huge.
And we're grounding these frequencies like
Yeah.
nobody's business.
Yeah.
you know.
And yeah. Oh, and Leona says, Annie, your meditation is so
Oh,
beautiful and healing. I
thank
love you
you.
both, Terry, and I
Thank
learned
you.
to breathe more.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank
that
you.
is so beautiful, Leona.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, Annie Bear is right where she's supposed to be. So
I got
you
a
need to take
sister
that out.
nudged me to be right where I am. I like what Carolyn says right here. What helped me the most is understanding that my soul signed this life contract before I was born, and that my soul was aware of all that would happen. I agree. I
Yeah,
remind myself of that too. That is a signpost that we got to hold on to. Because I know yesterday, I was in tears yesterday because I want this regime to be gone. Like yesterday, I'm so exhaustified of all this awfulness, I want things, I want more love, more healing, more light, more humor, more community, more compassion and action, all of that. Not just I want that in our world. I talk to the elementals a lot. Lately I've been talking to them more. And I talked to them yesterday and I said, some people say, oh, watch out for the elementals. They'll be tricksters. Oh, they're going to hide all your stuff. And I'm like, I have never felt afraid of you.
yeah,
I have never, ever felt afraid of you. So let's not do that dance. I love you and like to relax in your presence and share with you like my happy news, not just ask for help, but come out and say, thank you, thank you. We went there and came back safe and sound. No, thank you that that person is safe and feeling better. Oh, thank you. I think our gratitudes need to be as loud as our asking for helps. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I agree. And it's fun. A funny thing happens. There's this funny shift when we start helping our higher selves or assisting our archangels, the 33 trillion, our ascended masters. And when we come to them and we start like, um, saying, "Hey, what can I help with?" Or are you sending prayers there? Because I'm going to send love through the back of your heart chakras now.
Okay.
And it just, phew, for me, it's like it kind of opens everything up. And at first, when I started doing it with Archangel Michael and Metatron, they started laughing.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they looked at me and they looked at each other and they all started laughing. But it was a joyful laugh. It wasn't like,
Yeah.
she thinks she is. It was like, it was just
But
like,
that's how they became that way, because they were most of service.
yeah,
The,
yeah,
in our real life, in our spirit lives, that's who we follow, are the
yeah,
ones who are most of service, and not from a, oh, look at me being a service, but but a genuine love, a
yeah,
genuine joy. A joy is found in doing.
yeah.
There's
Oh,
joy in being a part of a much bigger picture where we're not the center. I think we're exhausted from being the center of this picture. Mother's the center of the picture. And as soon as we realize that, then we're part of a team. We're not just standing all alone, you know.
yeah,
Um,
yeah. Um, Leona, I love what you said, Leona. I had no idea how to love a tree
oh,
until she started doing meditations with us. And everybody's talking about the white lady.
yeah.
Let me see. Yeah, there it
I
is.
I heard something, Janet. I heard something Friday that there was a lady in Texas was reporting that in her area there was a fire, a bonfire, and all the people were throwing in their red hats and all their paraphernalia. And I found that so heartening. And I have no desire to like mock anybody or put them down or blah, 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 or nothing like that. But I was so happy to hear that,
Yeah,
because I have to remind people that it, once again, for entertainment purposes only, nothing was won. Something was stolen
yeah,
electronically. And
yeah.
many of those that so-called supporters are very old and don't leave their homes and only watch one channel. Guess
Well,
what one that is?
and,
So,
and many of our people that supposedly serve us, right, in
yeah,
office,
yeah.
um, on both sides.
Mhm.
Um, there's got to be something going on that this was able to happen again on both sides, I believe. And I
Yes.
and I think it's like you were talking about elementals and people talking about trickster spirits. Those are the tricksters.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
and we don't really,
Complacency, a
yeah,
certain amount of complacency mixed with greed and self-serving
and
attitude. Yeah.
and probably also control.
Yeah.
Control is like
It's addictive, huh?
it is addictive, and I think that a lot of people get into that control unit by trying to help, to be of service. I know I did as a mom.
Hmm.
I was very controlling to in certain respects of their life, like making sure that everything was okay all the time, and probably not giving them enough room at different times in their lives.
I was that way too, though, because I wanted to make sure on the reservation that my son was safe.
Right?
And so I was hyper on it, man. I had him check in every 30 minutes. And if he didn't check in, I screamed the neighborhood down until his little butt was right in front of me,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know?
And my son had learning disabilities, so I was there. I was at
Yeah.
the school constantly,
Oh, I
like
bet.
making friends with everybody and
Yeah.
making appointments, and I was really like stressing him out, I gotta say.
We do our best. We do our best, right?
We try, and
It's
so I don't think that they started out trying to be like that, but this is how it came to be. At least I didn't want to think that they did. Though some maybe did.
Well, I'm excited for when we have like, term limits. And people were like, thought I was full of baloney 10 years ago when I said there has to be tests before you go into civil service. There has to be mental acuity, health awareness, some kind of test before someone's allowed to hold any office. And
Yeah.
I think after this, we're all going to be thinking that,
Yeah.
and term limits and age limits and,
So, your kids are teenagers now, and they're amazing. You
oh,
love this period, right, Amber?
yeah,
It's
fun. It's a fun time.
and that was controlling out of love, but not greed, though. Yeah, Janet. But and then when I realized what I was doing, it's really nice to be able to see them as divine beings and having a human experience. And I still lose that sometimes. I still, think, oh well, what if you wore this, or what if I get you something here, or whatever. Anyway.
I think that too, because I'll think, oh, I wish they ate healthier. Oh, I wish they ate healthier.
Yeah.
Learn from my mistakes, please.
Yeah.
Don't eat saturated fat. Don't load up on it.
Right.
I
Yeah.
can't believe how old I am. Paul and I were talking about this. We went out for fish and chips. Speaking of food, we went out for fish and chips Saturday, and we went down to the bay and looked out across the waters, and it was wonderful. And it was a chilly day, and it was windy, and the tide was in.
Yeah.
And we were just talking about how many things we've seen in our life together, and how things have changed. Technology has changed, and how the years went by so much faster than we could have ever imagined. And we know what we hope for the future for our grandkids and our children, what we worry about, as parents. So, but we're glad they have us, to hold space for them and to pray and to love on them and to hope good things. But yeah, we just to think of what we have seen in changes in our generation. It's phenomenal. It is truly phenomenal.
Right. Yeah.
And I think 50 years from now, it'll be like Star Trek, and there'll be opportunities for young ones to go to space and to work in space. And how exciting will that be? And it's just, we are really here at a rock and roll time.
It's revolutionary. Everything that's going on, literally, perhaps. But it's the time sequence has changed completely. That was the other thing that I was looking at too. In meditation this morning was the time has changed. Like there, and the white lady comes in and with Father Time, and they create that. Like they always show me time going clockwise and speeding up, but then we can also go backwards really quickly.
I always see a portal.
Yeah,
I always see it's like a portal.
Kind of like too, but the energy we can move, so we can go back and forth.
Well, I think that's what makes us as light workers so phenomenal. As I see time as this portal, and with our threads in our all the generations that we carry, when we heal these things, that's how we draw these timelines together, and they get woven.
Mm-hmm.
And healed in that way. I liked what Carolyn said, because I really related to this. I was a single mom for many years and very strict, because if I lost control, there was no control.
Yeah.
My husband came in and softened that side of me, which allowed my children to go. I really related to that.
Yeah, I do too, Carolyn.
Yeah.
And sometimes there's something going on in the family, or there's some energy around it that we don't know why, but as mothers or parents, we just become very, very fierce. Like our mama bear comes out.
Yes. I've been very fierce my whole life. I told Paul when he met me, I'm like, I love very fiercely.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
You are. I love watching you. I love it. I do. I swear. The first thing when AnnieBear was coming in, she's like, "Okay, I'm saging the circle, people." You were already on it. And it was just an honor. But yeah, I love that your
Yeah.
husband came in and softened you.
Yeah.
Um, and it's
What a
funny how this
relief.
happens just where we're supposed to be. And Amber says, I pulled my kids out of school and called our homeschool school free of thought. Now they're in high school and I just sit back and they do think for themselves and make good choices. Right. And I think that's a huge thing because I kept trying and trying and trying. I knew something was wrong with the schooling, and we switched a lot of schools for my daughter because that worked for her. And then for my
Yeah.
son, it was different. And I think he could have really looked at things differently. And I think another thing that we do here in the United States is people go directly into college. And I'm not saying that's bad for everybody, but some people need that gap year, which is really common in the West or in Europe and whatnot. And a year to kind of travel or go in and volunteer somewhere, for 6 months or something.
There's a
And
lot we could learn from Europe. The work-life balance.
yeah,
There's a tremendous amount we could learn from their examples.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, Dolly. Okay, so Rachel's here, Wolf Girl Oracle Dolly. Hi,
Oh,
honey.
yay.
And she had got 11 inches of snow yesterday.
Yeah. She had a live cam this weekend because I checked into her other channel. Did you know she had another channel? She has another
No?
channel. It's one that she has done for over 20 years for her family.
Oh,
And she had a live feed going so you could check in. We see how much snow she was getting. It was so cool. It
yeah.
was really sweet of her to let us all know I really liked that.
I'm so glad you did that. I want to go
Yeah,
find it. Yeah.
that
And
was cool.
yeah. Yeah. So lots of love. And I do want to reach out to Paul. Paul, his mom, Barbara, passed away. I think, what is it going to be? 7 years tomorrow? Paul, I didn't star that, but it's going to be her anniversary transition, walking off the planet
And is he being happy for
tomorrow.
her that she's walked on, or is he being sad?
Well, I think he said that it's going to be hard for the family tomorrow. So
I
yeah,
think that's
it will
another
be
thing that's
7 years
gonna.
ago. Yeah,
I think that's another thing that's going to change because when the veil's dropping, we're going to be more in contact with them.
yeah,
Wouldn't that be a trip, Paul? If you were like you and Lillian were in the kitchen making a pie or washing dishes or whatever, and you got real quiet or sitting on a porch or something, and your mom was just like right here, because I believe that she is going, love you, love you.
yeah,
I'm looking forward to the time when our awareness is grounded and stretched enough that we can be aware of it as it's happening. Um, and that's what I've been getting so much lately is now Kelly says this, but I've been feeling this on my own for a long time. We got to protect our energy like it's our job. And this is why, because our awareness is going to be growing. So
hmm
we need to be very detailed about what kind of love energy or higher can come anywhere near us. And
that's it, man.
because the other energies that do come forward will be our inner work. And the inner work that's where we need to be right now with open arms going, come on, inner work.
Yeah,
Those inner selves that have things to say, and then they can be welcomed home to our heart. And then it's like we're building a Merkaba,
wow,
so every time we do that healing work, no energy is ever wasted. It just runs through, comes back, and it comes back into us, and it expands our awareness. And our shields need to grow with our awareness. They need to be able to expand.
yeah. It's 100%, Annie.
Yeah.
It's all about our frequency and how we're abiding, and I just want to say, a lot of times, for a long time, I was kind of that positive thing, but not being positive all the time, like having emotions, having fear, having anger, having those moments where we do step out of line, perhaps, and feel fierce, mama bear
Yeah.
energy or papa bear energy or
And
pickle.
isn't that how we prove? to the archangel energy that we're ready. Like we say, I'm going to allow my body's going to feel anger, fear, rage. All of this is the divine feminine is awakening. How can it not? But we allow that energy to course through us without attaching to it.
Yeah.
You know, and that's how we kind of prove that, we know how to run frequency. Hello, it's why we're here.
Well, and it's so interesting in the 3D that we have these senses. They're saying now that, we grow up thinking we have 5 senses, but scientists now say we have hundreds of senses, perhaps even thousands, and a lot of animals and insects do as well. So just noticing as we go into those senses, because on 11D, man, your senses are going to be like nirvana. And that's what I hear. Okay, I'm just going to go a little bit.
Okay, go.
And that's what I hear from people that have had NDEs and whatnot and out of body experiences. It is like one big orgasm. So
that sounds lovely,
right? It's just like
sounds awesome.
It's just like you're slayed by the senses. It's just the euphoria is amazing, and that's kind of what we have when we have that Kundalini awakening or the big heart opening. But going into that love. So, but then again, like George always said, move slowly, be softly, walk softly through it, because we don't want to slam into anything and kind of blow a few brain cells or something while we're doing it.
Well, it's perspective, I think, because I see that everyone is comforting Paul because he's missing his mother who died 7 years ago. And I am sorry that you are missing her, Paul. My mother-in-law walked on a little over a year ago. And here's what I tell myself, Paul. And Paul and I have talked about it. My husband's name's Paul too. And we've talked about it. We wouldn't want her in her body, our dear Carol, because she couldn't see anymore. And she couldn't move around and she couldn't get around. And she was such a social butterfly that we wouldn't have kept her in her trapped of a human body a moment longer, even though we miss her every day. We know that she is in spirit world visiting, gallivanting all over the place, talking with everybody. And I felt her this weekend. My husband was washing dishes. Now that he's retired, what tends to happen is I make dinner and then he washes the dishes. And so I was in here doing some art and I felt my mother-in-law in the kitchen. She had come in just to check on her boy and just to send love. So believe me when I tell you, Paul, that she does come and see you. She does wipe your tears. She does love you always. That's the one thing about love, because love is indestructible. It is the strongest thing in the universe. And the way that Mother Earth loves us, we can't even hold it all. We can't even imagine how much we are loved. By Creator and by Mother Earth. We can't even hold all that love. That's what this light is all about.
That's what the nirvana, right?
Yeah. Because we simply can't hold it all. It leaks out everywhere.
Yeah.
So I hope that helps you.
Yeah, I hope so, Paul. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I'm thanking Paul for doing the dishes. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I want to say hi to Kim and Intuitive View.
Hi. Yay.
Glad you got alive. So happy to have you here.
So nice to see you.
And Liana says, my grandma died February 2nd, 1996, and was born 2/2/1928. Wow. Yeah, that's powerful. That's really powerful.
Yeah.
Liana.
Yeah, mom's love never ends, Paul. Mama's love never ends.
Yeah.
Never ends.
My stepmom was Miss Sassy Pants. I mean, she was dry as a dry noodle. And but she was sassy. I mean, she was just hilarious. But you had to get one of those people that you had to get used to, right? At first you were like, oh, what, is she serious? But then she would say the funniest things, and
What was her name?
her name was Willadine.
Oh, I love that. Willadine.
Is that
Oh,
a
what a
beautiful name?
beautiful Southern name,
Yeah,
Willadine.
yeah. And she
Mm.
she passed on what was it? It was Halloween, and we always
Oh,
laugh about that because that was her trick. That would have been
yeah.
happy and funny.
Yeah.
Do that to
Oh, I
leave
love
a day
that.
like that. So it is
Well,
really interesting.
my father-in-law was buried on what would have been his 84th birthday. And I thought that was how just a class act. I was like,
Yeah.
hats off to you, Harlan. Well done.
Oh, another beautiful name, Harlan.
Harlan. Yeah.
Yeah.
Harlan.
That was my yeah, my mom passed away. It would be 40 years this year around
Oh my
Thanksgiving.
goodness. Oh, she must be just glowing with pride.
Oh,
Really?
she's the one that was the Inga Liana. So yeah, the Ingrid's
Oh,
named after her. But
beautiful names.
yeah,
My
yeah,
grandmother's name was Winona.
another beautiful name.
Winona. She was all of, my mother was 4'10". My grandmother was like 4'8". She was just a tiny little thing, had 13 kids. Just a tiny little thing.
Wow.
But my people are short. We're canoe people. We're built for canoes. So we're small.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, my people are
Oh.
the tall ones. Jack says, Paul, he goes, the sadness you feel, Paul, I feel it's like a badge of honor. I love that, Jax. To know we are truly loved, those who no longer physically with us. I miss Dad a lot too, but I talk to him often.
Oh, that's good. That's
Yeah,
good.
beautiful.
I talk to my dad a lot too. Yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
Mary. Oh, I love that. Her stepmom was a great cook. She could make anything taste like a 5-star entry.
Oh,
You know, I think Kelly at Cali Healer, I think she's that way too. Some people just have that extra touch, you know. I can get things cleaned up in a powerful hurry. That's my awesomeness. That's my thing I'm super good at. How about you?
my awesomeness, things I'm really good at.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I'm like a good cheerleader, space cadet.
Oh, holding space, yoga teacher, meditation teacher. Come on.
I feel like
Give yourself more credit.
no, I feel like I can bring in an energy.
Heck yeah. Are you kidding me? Yeah. Crystal shaman lady? I think so. I think you're onto something.
Aw, thanks, honey. So I feel like and it's unsuspecting, and particularly by me.
You're like, you know, everybody does this? Oh.
Yeah. Why are people smiling at me? And you guys, I'm sure that's everybody here too. I just want to say that all of you are in that special wave of energy that we're changing the planet.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
we each are in our, that's why we have to be authentic. We have got to be our authentic, weird little puzzle piece of selves to make this work. It's what we do.
Yeah.
You know, it's unique and special. And we're carrying, you know, that 7 generations thing is real. So.
Oh, I love that. Yeah.
What's that?
And Leona says unicorn. My daughter is so tapped in. She picked those names. Guess her mama is this girl. Oh, yeah. Well, it's
cool names.
Yeah.
Well, Kelly says that's so kind. I love to eat.
Well,
I love that.
Yeah, and you and Kelly, you feed people with your gratitude.
Yes.
I mean, if Kelly and you guys see that, I know when you go on Kelly's channel.
You have to feel it.
Kelly is like, I'm so happy. Thank you. Like,
and she means it.
100%. And I just stare at her because I'm like, oh, your gratitude. I need to learn that.
I do too. I look at her and I think, I will never be as nice as her as long as I live.
I felt the same. And Kim's still here.
Kim, yeah.
Kim, intuitive you is very, very compassionate.
Yeah.
And
Is
I'm
that your
always like,
superpower?
and
Yeah.
I'm the same thing. I open my mouth and
Oh,
stare, and I'm like, oh my God,
yeah.
she's so compassionate. This is something. So
Well, Allie, I super appreciate Allie's extensive. I mean, most people have point of view and they get older and their point of view gets older and it gets a little wider and a little wider. But Allie is in a class all by herself.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
She's extraordinary. She really is.
Well, I think she has like 8 degrees or
I
something.
know. We don't really know how many degrees she has.
She's like a professor, and
Everything.
yeah, yeah. But she still gets a little naughty, a little sassy.
Yeah.
Um,
Which is she's very authentic. She is authentic, and people who are authentic, you can just recognize it.
yeah.
Yeah.
And Paul tried the flashlight question on mom, and nothing at all this morning. Yeah, you know what, Paul?
What's the flashlight question?
I think it's the flashlight thing on your phone where you turn on the flash.
And take pictures of things.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
I've tried that a couple times and I forgot all about it.
yeah, sometimes they're coming in different ways, and she might be coming in something to do with like dimes or feathers or.
Oh, that could be, or songs, bits of songs. I get a
Yeah.
lot of songs. I get
Well,
pennies, dimes, and songs. A lot of songs.
wow. Carolyn, I was at a gathering Saturday at our neighbors, and more than one person commented on the changes in me, that
Yeah,
I'm happier and more joyful.
that's awesome.
And the other thing that starts happening as we move on up, empath 100%. Yeah, 100%. Right, Kim?
Yep.
And
Yep.
the other thing that starts happening is your skin changes. And I'm not saying that I don't have a lot of wrinkles, but people look at me and they're like, oh, what are you doing? Your skin, and you're just glowing, And I'm like, yeah, that meditation is the new Botox. It's like, you know, it really does change the way we even look or people see us. Yeah. So anyway.
For me, it was to stop drinking. No more alcohol. My skin got healthier,
Yeah.
from the inside out kind of thing. And my guides are so happy. And I'm
Yeah.
happy. I'm happy. I still have moments, but I just go outside and I say, I have my own free will. Do not do this. I do not drink alcohol anymore. I prefer my clairs and chakras to be functioning healthily and my dreams and gifts remembered. And then I thank you for helping me. Please keep helping me.
That's beautiful.
Stay with me now. Stay with me now. Yeah.
Barbara B. Good to see you.
Yeah, there are so many ways they communicate their presence. Yes, there
Yeah.
are.
Yeah.
There are. I think we're going to learn about new ones too, more subtle ones as time goes by.
Yeah. So those subtle senses, you guys, I mean, we're already having them come in like remembering who we are and why we're here. That's a huge clair, a subtle sense, and knowing, like you might start taking a course on a healing genre or modality, or take a course on energy work, and all of a sudden you're like, well, I know how to do this. I know how to do it differently. Oh yes, the light of spirit makes people translucent, right, Kim? Yeah.
Yep.
100%. So we're going to have all these clairs, and people follow us then, right? They might not just follow you, but like they're going to notice you and say hi. Like, it's funny how now when I walk in a room, certain people will see me and I will see certain people. Yeah. Have you noticed that? Like, you notice people when you're out in public and you're like, oh, I know who they are.
I find it interesting because I spent a lot of time with Fox medicine, and Fox medicine makes you disappear. So you can be around people and they don't see you. And I spent most of my life not wanting to be seen, you know, so, and it depends if I'm alone or if I'm with my husband.
Oh.
So I find it's kind of funny how we just naturally pull on different aspects of ourselves depending on the situation, you know. It's funny. It's funny. So I'll have to start paying better attention to that.
That is something. Yeah, I want to explore that more later, because I do feel like I do that too. After, when I became a widow, I was really like,
disappear.
Disappear.
Shields up, because I say shields up if I'm around. If I'm going out in public, I say shields up, and I ask Archangel Michael to do a sweep before I go.
Yeah,
please do a sweep. Archangel Michael and Uncle Metatron do a sweep.
Yeah.
And then I'll shield up, and that's going to make people who aren't happy with themselves and aren't comfortable they'll be like people who are not so good are going to be uncomfortable around me. And they're not going to understand why, but they're going to want to leave. Like, awesome. Let the back door hit you.
Dolly, Rachel says, "Oh, geez, I had that happen to me at Walmart. A woman came up to me and said, I saw you. I saw your light from across the building.
Oh,
thank you. I see yours too."
See, this is what we want to see in our communities. This is the kind of energy that I think we're going to see in 2026.
Yeah.
I think we're going to see a lot more of this. That's
Yeah.
beautiful, Dolly.
Yeah. And people are just going to know. Like, I feel like people are going to know where they want to move, and that different.
So many people are moving.
Right?
Yeah.
And different parts of the country are kind of going to get interconnected, or communities. Like, I know that my block is that community that I live on, and a few blocks around us. We have parties together. We have parades for the kids. We have, all sorts of things little barbecues and things that it's just a feel good thing that everybody helps everybody out. Yeah, just beautiful. Okay, this Australian reader was explaining 3D, 5D split. Her verbal explanation made so much sense. I will send it to you, Teri. It gave me chills. I've been ruminating on how the split will occur. Yeah, it's hard to imagine sometimes that 3D to 5D, but we're already in the split. Like, we're already, when you guys are in a group like this and you feel the energy, and you can feel it in your forehead, you can feel it in your crown chakra, you can
big
feel it
time,
in your hands and the soles of your feet. You're already moving into that 5D and 4D. Like, I think we're in and out of it all the time now.
Yeah, we move through. Yeah, we move through a lot.
Yeah.
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 And going outside, being sure to ground, and just being in nature, because it's not just the grounding that does it. It's the energy as we wake up that the world around us does too. And they go, "Oh, you're awake now. Awesome." And they can interact with our energy in new ways. Excuse me.
No, it's so true. And I feel like we're just starting to process inner earth and all the beautiful entities inside inner earth that reside there, and the different dimensions inside inner earth that are the crystalline cities, Lemuria and whatnot.
Well, I'm just starting to learn about crystal grids, and I'm excited about that. Do you know much about those crystal grids?
Are you talking about the grid that goes around the planet?
No, I'm talking about the physical little grids.
Oh, those are interesting. So Nancy Jean does a lot of those.
Yeah. I visited with her the other day because she started a new series. She started a whole new series she's doing, and she's sent out invites to like 150 people, I think.
Oh, to be on the channel, and she's
to do interviews.
Yeah.
Did you get contacted?
I already did one.
Oh, I want to watch yours. I got invited. Okay. So we had a get to know each other visit.
Yeah.
And she knows all about crystal grids, and Kelly and Sun Psychic Jean had a show last week that blew the roof off.
Yeah.
Totally blew the roof off. They were talking about grids too. So
Yeah.
it's got me excited. I immediately went on Etsy and had a whole bunch of stuff coming.
I love it.
Be excited in new ways that we can focus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holly says Michigan seems to be exploding with energy and spiritual enlightenment. People are waking up, right?
That's
I
awesome.
I think we're going to see this again and again, different areas and areas that we didn't think had it. Like I feel like KC is like that right now.
Yeah.
Arkansas is definitely like that. California has been like that forever, and but Michigan for sure. Um, Hope Suzanne says, I just moved, found out this was native land many, many years ago. The house itself has issues, but feels very familiar. Oh, no, I was going to say what Jax was saying. She described it as a crystalline bubble enveloping the different dimensions it's happening, which leads some people not seeing us in a different frequency. Yeah. Yeah.
What was
It's going to
where's
start
the
happening.
where's the one about native land? Hope Suzanne.
Oh, that was Hope Suzanne.
Oh, Hope Suzanne. Okay. I
Yeah.
don't know if you, now that it's this time of year, many branches have fallen. And I like to pick up those fallen branches. I made a short about this a few days ago to sweep your energy. But you can also, I sweep our home with cedar branches or fir branches. And anytime anybody moves, you can pass this along, peoples. If anybody's moving, to sweep the house before they move in,
Yeah.
to sweep the house and state your intentions and what energy you will allow in this home and what energies must leave. And sometimes, spirit will have a shortcut through your house, and you can ask them, just no shortcuts through my home. Only benevolent spirits only. Go around back. you know? and they respect that.
And cedar is very a traditional element in your teachings that you learned as a child, right?
The cedar,
Yeah.
cedar is sacred. Yes, cedar
Yeah.
is we use every part of the cedar. It's very, very purifying and strengthening and cleansing for from time immemorial. But cedar was originally a very, very kind man. And Creator saw when this man laid down his body and walked on, Creator made his where that spot became the first cedar tree. And so what our hope is that maybe someday, if we're very kind when our time comes and to walk on, that maybe where my body goes, a cedar tree might grow to watch out for the people.
Wow.
So, because before we were called Indians and natives, we were called the people. So yeah, that would be the best compliment. Or I wouldn't mind being a madrona tree either, because they're very beautiful, and they're community building trees. So yeah, either way would be awesome.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that's good medicine to bring in your home for a time to sweep yourself or your home or your car.
And they
You
have
know,
cedar brooms. Yeah.
smudge,
I
little
love that.
smudge. You know, Paul and I do smudge just about every day. Just if we've went somewhere, when we get home, we do a little smudge. Just that only our own energies are in the home. Which is just being mindful, And it smells fantastic. Yeah, yeah, it smells wonderful.
Yeah. Yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful. Well, is there anything else we want to talk about? Because we're almost at the hour. And we started a little bit late today, you guys. Sorry about that. That was my mic wouldn't work.
Can I share something really quick that I wanted to share? Because
Yeah.
I wrote some things down last night. So this is the moon to put your paddles away. And the tribal land, this is the moon to put your paddles away. And go indoors and make baskets and be close to the cedar tree and sing songs and celebrate and be thankful and pay attention to the people that you love. And I did a little research on Christmas lights, and we're all putting up our lights. And I don't know about you, but Paul and I put up extra lights this year because I just felt like the world needs more lights. And so this Christmas lights are symbolic of enlightenment and hope, and keeping those alive and sharing them with our communities, with ourselves, our families, and our communities. It's that spark of goodness in us. It's that spark of the divine. So when you're putting up your tree and your lights, think of that. And that tree symbolizes always looking towards divine, always looking towards creator. And that spark of creator is within every living thing, including you. So I really liked that. Yeah, I just wanted to share that as we all put up our trees and lights and stuff.
I love that. That's
Yeah.
beautiful. Beautiful. Hey, Victor.
Hey,
Wave. Well,
thank
yeah, thank you all for being here so much.
you.
And I really appreciate you guys coming back when we had to move.
Yeah. Thank you to Terry. You did that like a pro. That was awesome.
Oh,
Getting us
well,
going like that.
it doesn't work. I've got lots of mics around here, but none of them are that great. But this one's the one that I like to use.
Yeah.
Um,
You were grace under pressure, and that's what counts. You know what I'm saying?
oh,
Yeah.
thanks. Yeah,
Thank you.
Scandinavian folks think this is the time of the hearth and stories and
Yeah.
laughter and rest. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Well, thank you all for being here. Lots
Thank
of
you.
love to everybody for joining us today. And I'm gonna be on tomorrow doing Meditation Tribe at 8 Central on my channel, and you'll be on Wednesday and Friday.
That's correct.
Yeah, at 9 o'clock Central. So everybody have a great week. You got anything else going on today?
I'm going to be working on Secret Santa stuff. I can't tell you.
Oh, okay. I like that. I like that.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
And
Okay.
I will be on at 5 o'clock Central today with Diana Oil Painter and Dr. Gail. And
Yay. And I think
about her
Kelly
new
has a
book.
show. Kelly has a show at 3 Pacific.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the same time I'm on. That's
Oh,
okay. That's
dang
okay.
it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, it's no.
Okay.
Always. Everybody can always. That's why they're recorded. So,
Okay.
yeah, never a problem. All right, everybody. Namaste. We'll see y'all later.